Hello, Peter C. Hayward here, doing my daily Solforge video, but doing it with a little bit of a twist. I am going to practice drafting. So drafting is not out yet, but I've had two goes at drafting so far, and I'm pretty bad at it. So I've got Bobby drafting his own deck on the other end. I'm going to draft one here, and we're going to play them against each other, and hopefully you, the viewer, can tell me obvious errors I'm making. The trouble is it normally takes me about like 5 plays of a deck to actually get the hang of it. Drafting, you make the deck and then immediately start playing it, and you don't get to tweak it. So it's so far not been my my forte. I think when draft actually comes out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draft a deck and then play it in the random queue a few times to get the hang of it, and then play my 3 games, because otherwise I think I'll just die horribly. But let's do a faux draft. What do we got here? Now this one doesn't have the second round of heroics. Ferocious Roar looks like it's a definite winner there. I'm going to take that. Giving me Utero's one faction, and Lightning Spark's a classic. I'm going to take that. So there's my 2 factions. I'm playing a Utero Tempest deck. I want some nice creatures now. Swamp Moss Lurker in the patch would be a natural choice because he's 8/4 or something crazy like that. I'm going to go Lightning Spark for now. I'm going to go for a removal deck of some kind. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not very good at this. So, your Anti-Cryomancer, I mean, Water Walker, Lightning Worm, oh, they're all there's no particularly appealing choice there. What kind of creatures do I want? I'm going to go with your Anti-Cryomancer just because he has that additional effect, but I don't think that's a particularly good choice. Windcaller Shaman or Flame Speaker are both really good options, but I can't really build a whole mobility deck, and I don't really want to must level, and I've got a few spells, so I'm going to go with the Flame Speaker. Here's a big pack. Grove Huntress is alluring. Magma Hound's pretty tempting. See, that's the thing, I'm not very good at being like, this is what this deck does. I'm good at just being like, oh yeah, these are cards. Okay, so I've got your Anti-Cryomancer who does direct damage to creatures. I've got 2 other cards that do direct, so let's make a removal deck. Let's grab the Magma. I'm going to grab another Flame Speaker. So I'm going for a removal spell deck is the idea here. None of those are all tempting. I'm going to go with Gemhide as removal, I guess. Flame Speaker, that gives me 3 of them. Good. Grove Huntress and Fido Bomb. I do have a Ferocious Roar, and Fido Bomb and Ferocious Roar go together nicely, but it doesn't seem to... Oh, I've got a Flame Speaker, so let's go with that. Let's go with spells. Spells. Nargath Bruiser, no. Primal Surge. Primal Surge, the free spell, because I've basically got a Flame Speaker deck going on here, so let's go with that. Can I go with the 3rd Lightning Spark? Yes. This may be the worst deck ever made, I don't know. Toxic Spores is removal, but I need some kind of creatures happening, so let's go with a Shardplate Delver. Got a lot of rares in here, don't I? Magma Hound, definitely. Rhymehorn Charger is better than the Lightning Worm. Master of Elements, nice. Oh, that'll go really well with the Flame Speaker. I got a theme going here. I got a deck with a theme, ladies and gentlemen. Frozen Solid actually seems pretty good in this deck because it's so many direct damagey kind of things, and it is a removal deck, and it is a spell. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh, this is risky, but I'm gonna go with the Frozen Solid. I'm gonna avoid the Shaper. I don't have a lot of Tempest. Oh, I have a lot of Tempest, but if I get the Shaper, then I kind of have to aggressively level him. So I'm just gonna. Oh, yeah, no, it makes sense. I mean, I'm doing a damage spell with damage deck with lots of spells. Let's grab a Flame Shaper. I will, however, only trigger him on the right ones, because I'm a good guy. Life Shaper's definitely not. I don't have enough Utera in here, so let's go for a Bowstride Stag, I think, just by default. Nargath, again, just kind of by default. Lifeblood Dryad. I do have that Fido Bomb in there, but I don't see myself really filling the rows up enough to justify a Lifeblood Dryad, so I'm going to go with a Primal Surge. I don't know what that one is. Cavern Hydra. Nah, I'm going to go with the Primal Surge, because it comes free, and this deck's all about the spells and the direct damage, which kind of leads me towards a Volcanic Giant. Yeah, I'm trying to get as many Tempests as I can for my Flame Shaper. Aerial Surge is useless, Water Walk is useless, Lightning Brand's not particularly useful here. I guess, yeah, Water Walker. Ugh. Oxidon Spit is always tempting because it does well against armor. And yeah, in draft there's a lot of armor in my 2 foe games I've played against Bobby so far. I'll go another Glow Stride, but health is always handy. Third Magma Hound's very nice. I'm gonna go with that. And 3 cards to go. I am going to go with a Lightning Worm, I think. It's a horrible card, but it's basically 4 free damage. Another Wind Caller. Lightning Worm. No, I'll go Nargath, because he can kind of buff my big guys. So Deep Branch Prowler is a late game draw, and what a horrible set of options. Seer's Blessing. Bam. So I'm going to pause this. I'm going to put this deck together in the actual Solforge app, and I'll be back to play a game of it against Bobby. I'll be back in a little bit. I don't know why I say I'm going to be back in a little bit, because for you it's instant. I just thought before I make my deck, I'd get my daily reward. It is a Soothing Radiance. I have not gotten anything above a basic or a rare for a very long time, but that's okay. I'm going to pause it again. Won't affect you at all. I'll be back instantaneously for you. And I'm back. Let's go. Bobby has issued me a challenge. He's made his own draft. Let's see how mine goes. It's the very bottom slot here. I've called it draft. So just having a quick look at it, it seems like the core of this deck is the Flame Speakers. I want to level them up first and foremost, and ideally level up the Primal Surges, I think. And that's really the trick to this deck, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm really not very good at knowing how a deck works until I've played it about half a dozen times. But we'll see how we go in this game of Faux Draft. Let's see what we got. So, I want my Flame Speaker out, I think. I mean, I'm just going to play this game reliant on the idea that I actually know what I'm doing. If I had 3 Flame Shapers, that'd obviously be the core of the deck, but I don't, so they ain't. Probably want to have fun. Thank you. I shall, Bobby. I shall have fun. Probably want to Lightning Spark and Magma Hound, I think, just to try to keep my Flame Speaker alive. It really depends on what kind of deck he's playing. Well, I don't know. I don't even know Flames. I've never put Flame Speaker in a deck before. This is what I like about draft. You end up playing these cards that you just never ever played in your life. Cool. So I definitely want to take him out, which I can do. 3, 5. That's really not much. So I can Lightning Spark and Magma Hound to kill that Orion. Can't do anything about... Got lucky, that's not good. That's not a positive sign. If I Lightning Spark and then Magma Hound, I can take him out and avoid take any damage myself. I do leave a 5/5 on the table, but I'm happy to be taken out of the Battle Droid. I think this is a long deck. I think I want to just like survive for as long as possible and just keep on wheedling that damage through. I think. I don't know. Master of Elements I definitely want to play. Frozen Solid if he plays anything in front of my Flame Speaker, but if he does that, my Flame Speaker will probably be dead anyway. Deep Branch Prowler I want to save as a late game drop. Ditto Rhymehorn. So if my Flame Speaker's still alive, I think Frozen Solid's a no-brainer here. Although it would have to be alive and damaging something in front of it, because I've got no way of doing direct damage. So it's just going to trade with that anyway. So I think Frozen Solid's a bad play at this point. Yeah. That's okay. Oh, that's nasty. Hot damn. Let's see. Very lucky. Damn it. That doesn't bode well. I think Rhymehorn and Waterwalker is the way to go here. Waterwalker I don't care about, so I'm just going to throw you in front of her. Oh no, and I've got to play my Master of Elements, so I'll do that. Hopefully he doesn't manage to... He's played an Epidemic, didn't he? The lucky sod. Hopefully he doesn't have multiples of those. That would be pretty damn lucky. Seer's Blessing doesn't really fit. Primal Surge would be really nice. I just can't see a situation where I would play it. Unless I can like Nargath and then Primal Surge the Nargath. That would be crazy. I'm eating takeout. It's delicious. Oh no, Scrapforge, so he's definitely playing the long game. And Graveborn, holy crap, he got very lucky in this draft. Let's see, if I Nargath targeting himself for an extra 2 health. Nope, 1 health. Nargath's a piece of shit. Now, I can Nargath here and then Lightning Spark the Graveborn, I guess. Oh no, it's a tricky one. I might Magma Hound, taking out both creatures. And then Primal Surge, just discard it and keep my little secrets. Let's do that. My fiancée is behind me laughing like crazy. It's very annoying. Hope she realizes. Do you realize that, Sarah?
Yeah, I'm not trying. I'm trying to keep it in.
She's trying to keep it in, but she's not being very successful.
Oh, I'm not even ready.
This is one of the many reasons I don't like her. I don't know if it's ever come up on here before. She's just a horrible person generally. She's objecting to that description. I think I'm in trouble here. I think that's partially because he got really lucky and less so because I got unlucky. Let's see, I can Magma Hound and survive. Oh, it's so nasty. I think I want to Shard Plate and Primal it in the corner. And then Magma Hound in front of this Forge Plate to take it out, maybe. Or I could Gem Hide Bash something. No, I'm gonna Magma Hound. Magma Hound seems to be a good card for this deck. I'm gonna Magma Hound in front of this Forge Plate and just ignore the 5 damage from the Metamind. Because that takes the Forge Plate out. Hopefully I get some nice draws coming up. Ah, another Flame Speaker, that's nice. I can put him in front of the Metamind and he will eventually trade. And I can Lightning Spark to the head, or Lightning Spark someone out of this. I can Flame Speaker in front of something and then, I don't know, there's lots of things I can do, I don't know what I should do. I'm a little bit worried about this Scrapforge coming up, but doesn't seem to be much I can do about that. If I can Lightning Spark in front of the Shard Plate, he keeps on getting bigger, but... What do I got? Oh, Hellforge, nice, damn. Cool, I'm going to ignore the Hellforged, I'm going to Flame Speaker in front of the Metamind, I'm going to Lightning Spark the Blightwalker, because that guy will take out my Shard Plate instantly and I don't want that. This way I actually get to do... What's that? That's 10 damage, that's decent. That's a respectable amount of damage for one turn. Two from that, 8 from that. I'm pretty happy with that. I've got to start getting this damage in, because he is playing the long game. Oh, Master of Elements, nice. I wish my Fido Bomb was still, my Flame Seeker was still alive. That's okay. So I'm going to Master of Elements, free Fido Bomb, I guess. I don't really know what to do. And then might even Glow Stride just to try to stay alive. Oh yeah, I'm happy with that trade. Unless the Epidemics, in which case I'm not happy with that trade. What do you got, Bobby? Nope, no Epidemic. That's nice. So I'm going to Master of Elements in front of the Hellforged. Oh my god, another Graveborn. Piss off with the Graveborn. And then I'm going to Fido Bomb. I don't know why, it doesn't actually do much for me. Maybe I shouldn't Fido Bomb. Nah, I'm going to. It's free. This could be a real serious misplay, but I don't know what else to do. And I'm going to Glow Stride in front of one in the corner. Now, if he gets an Epidemic, he suddenly has a lot of 1/1s that are on the board, but I'm hoping he doesn't. Frankly, I'm just hoping he doesn't have an Epidemic. I've got an Unopposed Master. If he Epidemics, then my whole side goes out. Yeah? Oh, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, as in Epidemic. I'll be able to Magma Hound the Graveborn. And then Flame Speaker, I think. I haven't really drawn them much, which has gone against my basic principle, my basic strategy of playing Flame Speakers. If he plays a... I don't know, Zombie Infantry, I'm okay with that. What was he yaying? What was the air about? I don't understand. Oh, that's nasty. Can't even do anything about it either. I'm going to Magma Hound the Graveborn to death. Okay, Magma Hound does 4, plus the 3 from the Glow Stride. Unless I... Okay, I'm going to Primal Surge. This way I actually take out the fucking Aryan Warp Battle Droid. And then I'm going to Magma Hound him and us kill it, which I'm pretty happy with, and take out his Graveborn and have a creature left on the board. I think that was the right play. It means I continue to not level up my Flame Speaker, but we're at even health. I don't know if that means anything. I've got double Magma, so I should be able to clear the board of most anything, unless he gets his level 2 Scrap Forge out. Which he's likely to with that Metamind. And there it is. Level 1 Magma Hound would be all I need to actually take it out. I think I'm going to Magma Hound the Metamind to death. It's tricky. What's Water Walker grow into? Does she get big? Oh wow, she gets huge. Okay, so I'm going to Water Walker, trade with him, and level 2 Magma Hound, because I think this game's going to go long, so I'm going to want as many level 3s out as possible, and this actually takes out his Scrap Forge. The trouble is, if he's now drawn his level 3 Scrap Forge, I think I'm just dead, but I'm managing to stall pretty... I'm really good at stalling. That's kind of my skill in this game. Oh, nice. So I get a Master of Elements and a free Lightning Spark, and then another Lightning Spark if I want, or a Glow Stride or a Gemhide. That's pretty nice. I was hoping he hasn't drawn his Epidemic. I haven't drawn my Ferocious Roar at all, I don't think. Maybe I haven't played it, but I haven't noticed my Ferocious Roar at all. I certainly haven't played my Ferocious Roar at all. So that's nice. So I got a 17/17 and 8 damage straight off the bat. Ah, damn. Oh, double damn. I think I might Lightning Spark the Graveborn, just because that's a dangerous amount of damage to be going through. Level 1 Lightning Spark will take it down to 1 health, which is not enough. So I'm going to level 2. And then I think I'm going to level 1 Lightning Spark him to the head, because I need to start getting some damage through. I'm really genuinely keen to hear people's thoughts, so especially if you've played Draft before, because I never have, leave a comment being like, why would you do that when there was obviously this move or that move, or whatever your thoughts are. I'm genuinely keen to hear it. I'm going to Glow Stride, which will get me some health back, which would be nice. I'm definitely playing the long game here. Even to... Oh, damn it. Why did I let my Master of Elements get so weak? That was probably a bad play. Because now he's just not going to do any damage. He's going to get out there and die. Oh. That's annoying. Oh, I'm just going to chuck a Flame Shaper in front of it. Not much else I can do. Just hope I draw my Oxidon Spitter. So that's the only way I'm going to take that guy down. Yeah, I think letting my Master of Elements get that weak was a bad play. I should have just let the 9 damage go through. Level 3 Primal Surge is nice. Ferocious Roar is nice. None of these help me. Frozen Solid, I got really excited. Then I was like, A, he's not a level 1 creature. B, I can't do enough damage to actually have that do anything. I'm just going to have to keep throwing stuff in front of him, I think. Oh, I can't even chuck a Lightning Worm in front of him because he'll just kill himself. Stupid Lightning Worm. You will need to regain some life. Yes. Yes, I will. I'm in trouble from the Scrap Forge. Scrap Forge is very powerful in Draft. If I get Marxodon Spitter, I can wean it down, but other than that, there's not much I can do. Ah, Metamind, damn. So Bobby is an ex-national Magic player, so a part of me is like, it's okay if I'm losing the draft to him. He's very good at it, but I would still like to be able to, you know... That's annoying. Look at that. I can use my trick again, so I can Magma Hound him for 4 damage. Primal Surge to bring my Glow Stride up to 10. And that'll take him out, yeah. It doesn't solve the the massive Scrap Forge problem, but there's not much I can do about that. So, how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to end up taking at least 20 damage no matter what. So, let's Magma Hound first. Doing 4. Oh no, I need to do more damage than that. Drafted Titan, Battle Droid, Epidemic, and Flesh Fiend. That's a very nice draw. So I'm going to have to Ferociously Roar, and I'm going to be taking 35 damage next turn. Is it worth it to take out one card? Probably not, but I don't see myself having a lot of choice. And my Ghost Ride's still alive, so that's nice, that's a little bonus. Master of Elements with those spells, thank you very much for that. That's me being sarcastic in case you can't tell. I'm not very thankful for that at all. Glowstride Stag to just throw in front of the bus, I think. Oh god, I'm going to start taking a lot of damage very soon. I would really like my Oxidon Spitter. That would be my perfect draw at the moment. Yep, I think I've lost this. Is there even a point in Master of Elementing? Yeah, it takes out the Metamind, and I need to take out the Metamind. God damn, I am very dead. Part of it was bad draws, part of it was his incredibly lucky draws, but I think most of it was just that I didn't have... I had a rough central strategy that kind of did nothing for me. And a lot of misplays also. Double Magma Hound, what'll that do? That'll do 12 plus 13, so that'll take him down to 7 health. And take out the Forge Plate. Take his Scrap Forge down to 7 health, not him. Oh god, that's nasty. I just can't do anything about the Scrap Forge, it's really disappointing. Oh, come on! Yeah, I don't know what I'm meant to do against that. Yep, so that was Peter Drafts. Let me know your thoughts. I think a big part of that was that I got very unlucky, but I'm also not very good at this. So if you feel kind, watch the video. Let me know how badly I'm drafting and why it's so crap. It's gonna... Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. I'm taking at least 30-something damage next turn. I could have taken out someone else, but I decided to... Yeah, I was pretty dead no matter what. I could have cut that down to taking 34 damage next turn. That doesn't really fill me with much solace. Good game, Bobby. I'll send him an email. That's all from me today. Oh, great, my Ferocious Roar. My Flame Speaker. The things that I kind of hoped would help me in this deck didn't show up. I'm rubbish at drafting. This is my 3rd draft in my whole life, so I'm okay with that. But I really, really, really want to get better at it, especially because it's going to cost money to draft in future. So please let me know how I can be better at this, because currently I suck. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.